Titan Cameraman upgraded from the Multiverse Skibidi toilet. Detailed drawing. So let's get right on with it. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Center point about here. I'd say that's where like his chest thing will be, right? So with Skibidi toilet Titans, like, and all that, there's like circles and like angles and all that. So like, take your time, sketch it out lightly. Head up here. We're going to just start with that camera eye, right? So like a circle. If you have a coin or a compass around that's the right size, feel free to use that. But we're just gonna go like madmen and draw it in. Okay. And then there's like another little circle inside that circle. Because it's a lens. So just to make it look a bit more detailed. So, top of it, this way. Now you can use rulers and stuff, of course, if you want to keep everything like super straight. And this comes down to there. And I think it goes, does it go down beyond the circle? Yeah, I think maybe it does. So we'll just go down this way. And then we'll go back up. And around the top, down to there. Okay, let's just say that's the hood of the camera. So I think it has then like an extra little bit that sticks out the bottom here. Boop. And up that way. And like a red dot usually, I think, there. It's not lit in this picture, but okay, so that's like his face. So there's two more cameras then beside that camera, two more boxes for that. Okay. And then this is one of those sort of cameras that goes, you know, in that way. And then there's another box inside there. Now, as far as I can see, there's two little handles at the top of that. I think. So we go like that, and it's kind of like resting on his shoulder, say like. There, and then we just go down that way because they're like on his shoulder pad as far as I can see. And he's got this armor on his shoulder, so we'll go just down like that, and then like his shoulder pad goes off that way somewhere. It's another little neckline or something here. And his shoulder pad on this side comes out from underneath his chin. There's a little box here. And then he has a thing going right up the middle of his head with like wings or something. So that goes up this way. It's got like a red dot in the middle. And then like these little wings come up here as well. Stuff in the background. And then I think there's another handle for this camera here. Okay, that's his head, right? So numerous sort of things now going on. He's all armored up, 2 more cameras on the shoulder, big disc in the middle. So I guess the easiest place will be the big disc. So just like a circle down here, right? Right, and there's like numerous sort of circle lines and stuff then inside this. So circles are difficult, so like take your time. There's like loads of circles around these circles, and there's like circles inside circles and everything. So like, say there's like another one in here. And this is like glowing sort of blue and stuff like that as well. There's so many details on it. Another one, another line coming around the back here. So it just like makes it look like it's like a cannon sort of sitting on his chest, right? Because it is sort of sitting on his chest. If you draw all these circles around that. Right. And then there is like spikes coming into it, right? From the sides. 1, 2, a third one. So I'll try and simplify these shapes as much as I can. Okay. So, like, I guess his body shape, so it kind of like comes down this way first. He's got like a utility belt and stuff on here, like a little box. I'll just sketch this in roughly just to get where, like, I think everything's gonna be. Right, so this is like his belt area. This is like the side of his jacket. Side of his jacket on this side kind of comes in here and then goes down that way. And then there's just like loads of armor plates and stuff and all details. So like his belt will come across here, but it disappears behind his gun. That's coming across the body here. So like a belt buckle there. There's like a big gun here, but this is like his pants, his trousers area. And then his knee and legs go sort of down that way. Right. So, extra details and stuff inside here. So these spikes kind of clip back into here. like that, and then they have like bars. It looks like connecting them to his waist or something. Very difficult to make out. There's all these connection things happening here. Like some more bars and things in there. Kind of disappear behind the jacket and stuff. You could do, of course, like more detail than me if you want. And there's like shoulder armor seems to like disappear behind that. And then on the top of the shoulder up here, there's like an extra armor plate. And then it goes behind his jacket here. This comes down and just connects to that. And then his shoulder sort of goes off this way. We meet that gun there. So his arm kind of goes this way. This sort of just goes around the end of his jacket sort of thing, just like these curved lines. And there's like a rocket on the back, or it's like some devices just on the back of his back. So his other shoulder, we'll just keep building this out now. So jacket sort of line here, and then more shoulder armor, bigger shoulder armor. Seems to stick out quite far. Right, and there's like another piece of armor or something in here. Like the side of his body. And then another piece of armor. And this has all like edge lines and scratches, and there's like an X marks the spot thing or something here. Right. Okay, so just trying to like connect up some stuff up here, right? So, because there's another camera on the shoulder and Gatling guns and all that kind of thing. And remember, if I'm going too fast, just hit pause, right? All these lines connecting these armor plates and textures and things. And this armor plate then goes, it seems to go behind the gun somewhere. It's a big gun here. And this is like the side of his body, and there's like a pipe. So holes, dents. Right, now, so we'll do the details up here, then we'll deal with this big gun, and then we'll deal with that big gun, maybe. Let's try. Camera. So there's like a camera here just sitting on the shoulder. Got a square inside. kind of like part of his shoulder. Right there. And we got another one facing the opposite direction, so it goes like out this way. So say the side of it here, up and out like that. And then it comes back in. All right. There's a box inside. Remember, use your pause button. Okay. And then there's a black square for the screen inside there. And then this goes back this way. Connects into the shoulder then. So then there's a big Gatling gun behind each of these. So this one will like face up and this one faces that way, it looks like. So there's like a little side box here. And then there's like a series of circles and connections and all this. So like curves, right? So let's say that way. And then it kind of goes just this direction. Right, and then at the end there's where the actual gun stuff is. It sounds like some curved lines coming around. Right, so you don't have to like do all the detail in this. Like another little pipe or something at the back. And then we're just thicken up these edge lines just. Right, and then we have some gun holes. Maybe some pipelines just going. Just down this way. Right, and then something similar up here, but it's like facing towards us a bit more, right? So we'll just go with the ellipse kind of. And then it'll go down around behind this. And then some sort of circles or dots, and then the inside of it. Right, but we won't add too much detail to that because it could take guns and stuff take all day. But I think that's enough for me anyway. You get the idea. The brain sort of fills in the rest of it. Right, so two more guns, right? Crazy big ridiculous one over this side, so we'll probably deal with that first. So this is like crazy. This gun. Okay. I'll try and simplify this a little bit. So we've got like the front edge of it, say here. And it's got like an inside darker section. That's like the hole for the inside. And then we'll go around again. And then it's got like boxes and stuff on the outside. We'll just go sort of around this way, right? And there's like boxes that'll stick up from this. Right, so what I mean is like there's like lines, say there, and then like a box that sticks up. Right, and that does that like the whole way around. Basically, it kind of stops here because there's like a clip, but it continues then. Say here. All right, so you just keep going around it, and then there's another spiky clip thing here then, and that goes off the page that way. Okay. Right, so this then seems to like run all the way back to there, and there's another sort of apparatus here, like a big sort of, so there's all these sort of pipes and stuff that go back towards the back of the gun here, and then like I said, there's like a big clip here, and this comes out to these like big claw like things. One of them goes that way, that way, that way, but these generally go back here. Right, and there's all the lines that run back into the back of this here. There's all edge lines and details and stuff on all these. Right, so it's like a big, huge, crazy gun, right? It's quite detailed and difficult to draw. There's like a big spike going this way or something. I don't know what it is really. It's hard to see it because it's like blurry. That's generally the shape of it. There's another one of those going like across the body here. So I guess the only way to do that would be go for it. So it's like here, right? This thing goes across, and if you go over anything, you can erase it, you know. It'd be difficult to see that now, I guess. But this like line goes back into there. You got to draw all that stuff first anyway, because it'll make it like difficult to draw everything else if you didn't. So like I can erase all that stuff inside there. Right, so like in there and on these things, because these are these like clips, and this one goes this way down there, and I guess that's his leg then, or his jacket, just going off this way. It's his jacket, I think. Right, that's probably confusing, especially this bit, but it'll make sense when I erase the lines. Okay, so then we got like a box here, and then some sort of other box there, and like another box. Boxes on top of boxes, and like something else here, and there's like all these cylinders and pipes and all sorts just coming out from here. Excuse me. So that's like a pipe, I think, or side of his body. So the pipe goes in there. And then his elbow is just like, there's like a big pipe going into the back of the gun. And there's all this stuff at the back here. Hella confusing. Right, but that's generally it. There's like scratches and textures and stuff on all this metal. And it's like glowing blue in some of these lines. And like in here, some of these are glowing blue as well. These are always hard. Right, so like the edge of his jacket then is like here. Okay, so then his hand and the gun, and there's like a bag or something here. So we'll go with like his thumb first. It's like a standard sort of thumb. Right, and then the knuckles for his fingers, just here. It disappears kind of underneath the sort of flat edge of that gun, and then fingers curve around. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers. Accurate. Okay. And then he's got like his gloved finger there. These have like lines running up them. Right, so a real big hand, and like the palm of his hand then just there. Whew. And then there's like, so this is like a box or a bag or a satchel or something. And then there's another one here. I don't know if it's armor or what is that. Or a bag or something. And then a crazy elaborate gun. So it starts kind of like that. I'll simplify these shapes a bit. Still pretty crazy detail though. And the top of the weapon. goes that way, and like this pipe going goes back into there, and you meet like all these angle lines and stuff running down it. Right, and then there's like another one that comes down here. There's like lots of angles and things at the back here. I'm not really even sure. Okay, complicated. I couldn't even describe what I was doing there. So that's hard. Overall, difficult. How long did that take me? What time are we at? 33. Yeah, complicated. If it goes to half an hour or beyond, it's like, ugh. But I'll erase those lines. I'll put them up. I'll put the erasers up first, and then I'll color. So hopefully it helped someone. If you were able to follow that, you are a child prodigy, or even an adult prodigy. Hope it's helpful. They're cool design characters. Anyway, I just like drawing them. Oh, my page moved. Ugh. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.